Hi babies and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are gonna compare two palettes. One is luxury and the other one is a drugstore. I done a video like this a couple of weeks ago. You guys loved when I did a Makeup Revolution palette against a new Saint Laurent palette, £40 against £8. So I was like, you know, my babies like a drugstore alternative. I like a drugstore alternative. So why not do another crazy video and try out side by side which one is the best, and it's actually the drugstore is equal as the luxury one. So in today's video I was checking online and a lot of you guys are asking me another Makeup Revolution palette. There is the chocolate and peach palette against the Too Faced peach palette. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna compare side by side, and as last time we're gonna do one side luxury and the other side drugstore, and you're gonna tell me if you can actually see any difference, because with Yves Saint Laurent there was not really much difference. So before we start our tutorial, I want to talk about the palette, each and individual one, so that we get to see what we get when we pay our money and what they look like. So I have over here the Too Faced Sweet Peach first. This one is the packaging. So this is kind of like the packaging on the outside. It's a very sleek cardboard. At the back you get a lot of like the colors and what the names are. You got a lot of written. Of course it says like it's a 12-month expiring date, so when you open the first time. It's very cute. I do like how it's kind of like an ombre effect. I'm really into ombres and I wanted to get like an ombre background, but we kind of end up with an holographic because I couldn't find one. Inside you also get like this little lip flex that shows you like a couple of like example. I think it's very cute, it's very well thought, but at the same time I would like to actually have like some real people have their eye on here, because they are so like computer made that is very unnecessary, to be honest with you. Like you guys get to see like they're like so kind of like pushed up and so fake. There is like, okay, it's cute, I can see what you're going with, but I think if they put like somebody like some pretty girl or maybe pretty boy, it would be quite cute. The palette, again, it is very, very cute. It is more of a tin palette. I like that. It's like all the pictures are all raised. It's very sweet. Again, a lot of writing on the back. It feels very sturdy, very secure. And let's open it. So when you open it, it's very pretty. I do, oh my god, just close again. It is very, very cute. One thing that I really can't stand is the smell. I don't like makeup that actually smells, and this one very smells like artificial peaches. There is none of my thing. I know even like the sweet chocolate that I have, they smell like chocolate. There I still don't really like the smell, but it smells slightly nicer. These peaches, they just smell like some like cheap bathroom perfume that I don't like. The mirror is very, very slick, very, very small. I think it's good to do like your eye. You can see your eye very well, but you can't really do your full face. I also like the fact there is like every single shade that has a name and is printed there, so it's very, very cute. So this palette is very cute for £39. Our drugstore contender is the I Heart Makeup, the Chocolate and Peaches. You guys have flagged me this palette as the most similar dupe, so I just wanted to like pick it and try it and see what it feels like. I like the cardboard, very, very slick, more stripped down. There is not that much fanciness about. I like the fact there is like a really big hole, just like me, because you get to see once the palette is in, how will it look like. I do like you get like a little bit of film, and also like I enjoy this. The color is very cute, very peachy, very sweetie. And yeah, of course the packaging is slightly more stripped down, a little bit more simple. It is more of a plastic one, and when you open it, you do get a big mirror. You guys get to see, I do like a big mirror because I like to get ready and see myself very, very well. The colors are very, very similar. They are not exactly in the same position, but I can see why they are very, very similar. One of the things you get is you get this little lip flex that actually shows the name of each shade. I do like that. I like to know what I'm putting on my eyes, especially when I do tutorials. I want to kind of like be precise and tell you try that shade because that shade is good. Also, you get this little brush that has two sponges applicator, and this one are very, very good if you want to add like shimmer, or for example you want to do like on the brow. They're not meant to be blending, so you do have to have your own brushes, but it's a cute touch, is something extra there I do appreciate. And this palette is retail for $7.99, so of course it's like half of the price. So what we gotta do now is we are gonna try out and see what do we see. I already primed my eyelids using my MAC paint pot. You guys know I like to use that to show colors, and they are very cute. So they both have the same preparation. I will also use the same brushes. Of course, I will clean them in between so that we get exactly the same application technique. And we're gonna start with the Sweet Peach by Too Faced, and the first color I'm gonna go is called Summer Yum, and this is gonna be my transitioning shade. So big fluffy brush, and let's just dig in. Now it's time for our drugstore one, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Luscious. And of course, same brush, cut in a little bit of product, dust the excess, and straight blending. Next, I want to go in with actually the lightest green shade. Normally, I don't really do a green eyeshadow, but I feel like I want to just go out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to go with Bless Her Heart. I'm taking a fluffy brush, again, pick up some product, dust the excess, and I'm just going to like very quickly smoke this one on top of my eyelids. On the Makeup Revolution side, I'm gonna use the color Chalk. There, I actually really like the name, and I was like, why do I not put an accent when I say chalk? And same fluffy brush, and what I'm gonna do the same step. I'm gonna blend all on top of my eyelid. It's now time for the lower lash line, so I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced first, and it's a Talk Derby. To me, there is the darkest purple shade. Small brush, and blend and smoke, and blend and smoke. And before I move to the other side, I'm actually gonna take the first shade one more time. There is Summer Yum, and I'm gonna blend this one with a clean, fluffy brush so that I can smoke a little bit this purple so that it doesn't look too severe and too intense. It's now time to do our drugstore side, and I'm gonna use the shade called Nice, and then after I'm gonna go back with the color Luscious so that I can just smoke a little bit. Again, I'm gonna use exactly the same brushes so that we get the same effect. And of course, for last step, we need to add a little bit of shimmy shimmy, and I'll show you. I'm gonna use the actual Revolution brush, and I'll take the shade Just Peachy on one side, and what I'll do, I'll press this one in my inner corner just like a pling. And for my other side, I'm gonna use the shade called Soft. Again, I'm gonna take on the other side of the brush and press in my inner corners. And here we have it, guys, the side-to-side comparison is done. I'm gonna finish my look by adding some liner and some big lashes. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna zoom you in so that you get to see how they look very close up. So here we have it, guys, the side-to-side comparison, the very zoomed in, the close-up, up and personal. On this side here, we have our Too Faced, very nice, very rich and pigmented. I did enjoy a lot the transitioning shade. The green is showing really well. The purple as well is gorgeous. The inner corner though, I am not so sure. It's not probably my favorite color. It didn't show as much as I wanted. I want that pop, and it definitely did not give to me that. On the other side, we have our drugstore alternative. Again, very pigmented, very beautiful. The transitioning shades, again, I did enjoy that quite a lot. And the inner corner over here, it is a popping definitely much more, and I am enjoying it. Overall, these palettes are very similar. They are, I won't really consider them extremely dupes because they are slightly different. It's not exactly the same color, but they are very close, at least close enough. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do my liner and my lashes, and I'll be back with you by showing you the end result, the full face. How did I end up looking? We don't know yet. And here we have it, guys, the look is complete. I hope you really enjoyed it and you kind of feel a little bit the vibe. It's very different for me to actually see green eyeshadow on, but I am living. It's probably going to be my new summer thing, so lots of green, lots of oranges, lots of lushes. But I hope you really enjoyed that, and I'll leave it down to you to let me know down below if you prefer the luxury side or the drugstore alternative. So make sure to subscribe and leave me comments down below, and of course give me a good thumbs up. I am working on a 2K giveaway here on YouTube. Then it's gonna be fantastic, it's gonna be huge, so I want you to be part of it. So of course, guys, thank you so much for watching, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.